Okay, so cool. These Alone Knight gauntlets are actually heavier than that, which is lovely. Vengal's boots, lighter and also better. So yeah, we're getting better and better with this defense situation here, so that's really nice. It seems that this is one of those great bonfires. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Something just happened there. What the hell? I can't remember this. Is this a boss? Please tell me it's not. Talk? I can't remember any of this. Is this a covenant? Vendrick, what are you doing now? Okay, you're telling me to seek Vendrick, thank you. Now it returns to being a bonfire, and it's like, did that just happen? Yes, it did. Primal bonfire lit, that's what it's called. A primal bonfire was rekindled. Lovely. Brightstone bonfire. Return to the far fire. Alrighty, so, pretty happy with how that turned out. Got through Brightstone Cove pretty quickly. It's weird that I was getting flashbacks to the Looking Glass Knight going through that area. I don't know why. I thought that the Looking Glass Knight was quite far ahead in the future, so I don't know where that boss is, but all I know is that he's got a really cool shield with a mirror and he summons a guy. It's kind of scary. Anyway, yeah, in terms of our equip load, it is a good thing that we did level it up a lot, so I am happy with that. And, you know, even though we've got this ring that does give us additional equip load, it wouldn't make a difference if we hadn't previously. Well, it would have made a difference, but it's still very good that we did upgrade our equip load as much as we did so that we can fast roll with these more heavier armors. They're kind of, I guess you could say, medium weight. They're not extremely heavy, but they are kind of, kind of heavy, so it is a good thing that we are able to fast roll with it, because of course, heavier armor usually means more defense, more poise, and if you're able to fast roll with that, then not only will you have better defense and better poise, you will also have better mobility, and better mobility usually means that you can avoid getting hit. So that's kind of like the trade-off with armors. If you're faster and lighter, you can get out of the way of people's attacks, so you don't need as much defense. If you're slower, then you need more defense because you're going to get hit more. But if you can get more defense and be fast, then seriously, you are sweet. You don't have to worry about anything. Anyway, well, you do have to worry about some things. Don't play like an idiot just because you're fast and you have a lot of defense. It's still... This game wouldn't make it that easy for you, believe me. Let's see if you sell me anything different. I'd like some Twinkling Titanite from you, lady. Yet you still do not want to do this. Okay, okay. That's fine. Let's say okay a few more times, Doomlink. Anyway, what do we want to do now? I guess we'll go and level up, I suppose. I think... Well, we just got to a dead end, which was a primal bonfire. At this point, I think we just want to go into that area that I unlocked before. I think that would be a good thing to do. Anyway, let's go and level up Faith again. We can get it up to 10 if we want. We do indeed increase a few things here. We increase not only our lightning attack and fire attack, also we increase the defense of those things, which is important. And we also increase our HP, so it is kind of nice to do that as well. I'm just going to get Faith to 10 for now. I'm not going to increase it any more than that. I'm comfortable with it being at 10. And, yeah, so what are we going to do now? Is there anything that I want to do before I continue on to the next area? That's the question. I kind of wanted some souls to get some life gems, if I'm honest, but it seems that I've missed out on that opportunity. Dang it. Dang it! We didn't get one of the great souls. I like how we got this soul normally and then got to a primal bonfire. Kind of weird. So that's a boss that we could kill that wasn't a great soul boss yet led to a primal bonfire. Kind of strange, but anyway, what we'll do now, that's right. We'll probably go to not Vengal, that's... Oh no, it is Vengal. Isn't it? That's the guy. Yeah, Vengal, but wasn't that what that guy was talking about? Or was no, Vendrick, okay. Vengal, Vendrick, they were kind of similar. I got confused for a moment, do excuse me. We'll go to the Ruin Forked Road and go to the Misty area, hugging the left side, so that we can get back to that head, that talking head. And he'll give us a reward of sorts, I would imagine. Which includes his helmet, which, to my knowledge, is one of the better helmets in the game in terms of its weight and its defense. I think, you know, helmets don't usually give you too much defense, but I think that helmet does give you a lot of defense. It doesn't look very good, unfortunately, but you know what? Who cares? It's still... this isn't Fashion Souls. I mean, some people do that, even in games like this. You know, they have to look cool, you know. You have to... Anyway, you have to match visibly. I mean, I don't... Or visually. You have to look good visually is what I'm saying, but I just don't. I couldn't care less. Anyway, yes, I have killed your body.
Again.
I'll talk to you.
Ah, it was you who vanquished my body. It is my body, you see, and I can sense what happens to it. I do not mourn for it. Good riddance. If you wish for help, summon me. I'm rusty in battle. I cannot lie. I was, and for His Highness, but perhaps it's for... I was born in Feroza. When I was born, if I've been a self...
I have a feeling we want to exhaust his text at this point.
I am grateful for, but such contentment lies only in the heat. Why, man? Thank you for lending it. Here, take these.
Bengal's
Go
helm.
along. Farewell. I will retire to my silence.
Alright, reflections on disembodiment. Well, that's an achievement if you wanted one. Anyways, so... This, I believe, yeah, that's a really good helmet, and it's even lighter than what we have here. This is like a heavy... I mean, as you'll be able to see, you don't get that much defense through helmets. And this is a helmet for a heavy set, and heavy sets are usually the ones that give you the most defense, and you can see that the defense that it gives in comparison to this is not very much, and this is much lighter. So it's a light, gives really good defense for a helmet, and yeah, it's just a really good helmet to have in general. So I've got Vengal's full set here, so yeah, it wasn't necessarily my intention to have his full set, but you know what, this is going to give me a lot of defense. I've got 648 verse strike defense, 714 verse slash defense, and verse thrust defense I have 678, and I also have 93 fucking poise. This is a pretty good set, and the fact that I'm fast rolling makes it even better, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with my armor set up right now, so yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Anyway, what we're going to do now is go and continue through to the next area. I really would like to upgrade my Pate Spear a little bit more, and by a little bit more I mean just once. So yeah, but it's not really something that I can do, I don't think. We will warp to King's Gate, and I believe this is going to be, well, it's not going to be overly close to, but it is sort of close to the boss, which is going to be annoying. If you do remember when I was talking about the Dragon Rider, I said that we were going to see him again in the future. Maybe not exactly the same as him, but a later reincarnation of him. Or a later incarnation of him, I should say, not reincarnation. I mean, I don't think he gets reincarnated. He's not exactly the same. He's just a little bit different, but yeah, anyway, I think we are pretty much set for this area. Like, we're ready to go. We are level appropriate, very much so at this point. I'll probably use the Hardy Knight sword. Let's go use that, because we do kind of want our strongest weapon here for this spot. So, these enemies that are hanging around here are going to come alive, so let's just only awaken a few of them at a time. We don't want to fight too many of them, because otherwise it'll get a bit silly. Come on. 4 hits with our strongest weapon, one-handed. This area is indeed kind of... It requires some careful maneuvering, because you don't want to die, basically. Alrighty, so you're dead. I don't know how many souls they're giving me. They're not giving me any bloody souls. Oh, it's because they're going into that. Now this is going to open and we're going to say hello to a friend, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, well, never mind. basically every single one of these has a door, and we need to be careful because basically, yeah, well, we probably, are there 2 for each door? Looks like it. Yeah, we need to be careful because, well, we'll kill this guy to start with. We're going to say hello to an old friend in a moment. And I'm not very excited to do this, but you know what? I think there is a benefit to it. We will get access to something important, so yeah. Hello, old friend. I bet you guys are shitting yourselves. Well, I am, kind of, but I think we'll be okay against him at this point. Now, I don't know if he has the same health that he does when we fight him as a boss, but all I know is that he's not as hard when he's alone and at this point in the game. I do have a feeling that he has about the same health, but because we are stronger now than we were when we last fought him, it's not going to be too difficult. And we also have a much better shield, I will mention. I like how he went right through my shield there, very bullshit. Okay. I think he's... oh no, he's not going to die yet. He's still got some fight in him, this guy. Just be careful not to piss off any of the other enemies because you will have problems. Seriously. Just come on. Yeah, turn your back, make it easier for me. Just die. That was probably the worst final struggle for you, you know. I mean, it's good for the souls, I'll admit that, but anyway. Let's kill you. Stop it with your shielding. Jesus, the pair of you. Stop it. I'll heal. First heal. First heal of the day. We'll kill you to start with, and then I'll bring your friend a bit closer to this door. It is easier to just do it while we're here in front of the door, instead of like having to open the doors later because we didn't manage to kill someone in front of the door. So it seems that each one of these doors, maybe not all of them, but most of them do have these guys inside of them. So we do need to be careful here not to annoy any of the other enemies nearby, because otherwise fighting this guy will be 500 times more difficult, because he's probably going to pull exactly what he did last time in the boss fight and just hang back and then come in when it's most inconvenient and just annihilate us. So yeah, it wouldn't be as hard as the previous boss fight that we had with this guy, just dealing with a few extra stone soldiers along with him, but you know what, I would rather just not have that possibility arise of us having to fight multiple enemies along with him. I'm pretty comfortable with just fighting him on my own. Or just fighting him on his own, I should say. I'm playing like an idiot because I'm trying to let my stamina regen. So I'm like lifting my shield basically. I'll just kill you here, go for gold. Alrighty, heal, thank you. I would like to go back to the bonfire actually and get some life gems after this, because all of this is not really entirely necessary. Well, I say it's not entirely necessary, but yeah, what we're going to want to do here is kind of change it up a little bit. We're going to bring you closer to the door, so I can make sure that I can kill one for the door, one for the giant behind us. That's how we're working it. Okay, I'm going to kill you. Come on. Yeah, you're dead. No, I didn't intend for that. Okay, yes, it did manage to get to that giant. That's a good thing. Okay, let's heal. There's going to be another one of these guys, I would imagine. Yes. Now what... yeah, the giant lights up the room. I don't know what 2 giants lighting up the room would do for us, but it would do something. I wonder what it would do for us. Yeah, I hate that. Do for us, doofus. It can sound similar, depending on how fast you say do for us. Doofus. 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 I don't know what I'm saying at this point, don't worry. I'm probably not saying anything particularly important. I'm just trying to play the game. That's all I'm interested in right now. I'm just playing the game and saying random things to possibly or possibly not entertain you. If anything, it's to entertain myself, so yeah, don't worry about me. You're dead, thank you for dying. Alrighty. They are pretty much kind of like walking bosses at this point that we're just fighting normally. But yeah, let's go pick this up. I would imagine that in here there are going to be quite useful items each and every time, so yeah, I will mention the only door you need to open to progress is this one. Just keep that in mind. The rest of them are just optional, so yeah. You may as well, if you want to just get through the area, just ignore all of these other places. Life will be easier. You won't have to fight those stupid bosses that we fought before. I forgot what they're called. I'll have to look next time. Let's have a look and see. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't have a big health bar, so we can't see what they're called. But maybe we could call them Golden Sentinels or something. I don't know. Sentinel just seems like a realistic term to use for them. They're very skinny. I don't know what the deal with that is. They were obviously not originally humans. They don't look like humans at all. Too tall, too skinny, too everything. Anyway, probably don't need to talk too much more. There's not too much that I need to say, I just need to kill you. Come on. You do have a lot of health though, don't you? Can't deny that much. I will be resting at the bonfire, so you don't have to worry about me having a broken sword going on. I mean, I do have other weapons that I can switch to, but yeah, Mastodon Greatsword. Not really something that we're going to be using for obvious reasons, but you know what? It's a pretty cool greatsword to my memory. It's kind of similar to the Zweihonda, but it's different. It's not as heavy. It just looks similar, basically. Anyway, we will go and be careful here. Once again, we need to kill one for the door, one for the giant. So yeah, let's not make another trip out of this, is what I'm trying to say. Do need to be careful here not to take too much damage. Would like that not to happen. Yeah, come on. Kill you. You're going to go to the giant or to the door. Looks like you're going to go to the giant. That's fine. Come over here. I need to kill you in front of the door. Don't waste my time, mister. Please go to the door. Thank you for going to the door. So what has that done for us? Has that done anything at all? Probably not. We need to change weapons now. Let's go to the spear. Was that even what I wanted to choose? No. Stone Soldier Spear. Not as good as the Partisan, now that I look at it. Not quite as good, no. Anyway, we'll use Pate Spear. And we'll fight the guy in here. Yes, pretty much every single door except for that other one over there. This one here has one of these guys in it. So, yeah, lots of souls to be had. And I'm pretty sure they respawn, so... yeah, it's not the best soul farming place, if I'm being honest. But you know what? We might as well do it here while we can. And just collect all of these items while we're here. And, yeah, if some of them don't have items, some of the rooms, that is, don't have items, then that's not a big deal, because we are getting souls through this anyway. And it is also nice to just be able to fight them on their own, so, yeah. That was a bit of a slow process, I do agree, getting all of these guys and killing them, but you know what? Who cares? It's just, as long as we're not dying, I'm happy, okay? I'm not picky, as long as we're not dying. Let's just go for gold on you, or maybe it wasn't the best idea to do that, but who cares? Yeah, these guys don't drop anything, which is kind of sad, but... and I don't know what these giants do. I guess it's nice to have some light in here, but it's not that helpful. See what this chest has for us. So that was a very lengthy room, this place here. I mean, that took us about probably over 10 minutes to do things there, but let's see what the soldier's ring does. Where is that? I can never find it. I can never find new rings that I have. What's going on? Okay, let's just look at it then. Royal Soldier's Ring. Increases maximum load. Again. Jesus. We don't need that. We're not... it's not necessary. We have plenty of equip load right now, so yeah, we're alright. Anyway, we are done with this area for now. I'm going to go ahead and return to the bonfire. What was it that I was going to do again? I was going to do something. Something relating to leveling up, maybe? Ah, Jesus, what was I going to level up? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate. I can't even remember what I was going to do. Did I say something relating to leveling up? That's not what I meant to say. I meant leveling up my weapons, not leveling myself up. Well, we'll go and put some of these things in the item box. Yes, could be a nice plan. Put away this and this away. And, yeah, we'll keep the Heidi Lance. What's the Heidi Lance again? I think it's not really a dex scaling weapon, if I remember. Yeah, it's not a dex scaling weapon at all, actually. We can probably put away that lance, if I'm honest. So I did see another person, another ghost. Well, not really a ghost, but he's hanging around at this bonfire as well. He's got full Vangal's set. It's a good set. I think it's very nice, actually. I would imagine we would need Twinkling Titanite to upgrade it, but yeah, I would say this is an endgame set if you fully upgrade it, so yeah, just something that I thought I would mention. Now, what was it that I wanted to upgrade? I don't even know. I don't even care. Let's just continue. At this point, we probably don't really want to annoy these guys too much. Oh, great. We did end up getting one of these guys to fight, which is lovely. He probably leashes those, so we do have that to help. Yeah, see, he jumps back immediately when he enters through that door. Or maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't know what he wants to do. That's okay. It's not that okay, actually. This guy's going to kill us if we're not careful, seriously. I need to kill you now, thank you. Now we'll fight you, because he just wants our attention so much, really. You can tell, he's an attention seeker.